Hello there. I'm David A Specht, and I want to be your coach. If there's anything that I have learned in my 30 plus years of leadership and coaching, I have learned that mindset is everything. Join me and my guests as we explore the positives and negatives of that thing between our ears. This is Keep This in Mind. Hello there. Welcome to Keep This in Mind, brought to you by SpechtHealth.com. And that's me. It's Monday. Or if you're listening to this on replay, it's whatever day you're listening. But one of the lies we tend to tell ourselves is that Monday generally sucks. You know you do it. I do it too. And the truth of the matter is that Monday is no different than any other day of the week. But we have all programmed ourselves to anticipate that Monday's not going to be a good day. Now, how do we do that? Well, we come off of what we consider our time and go into Monday with the thought that I got to go back to my occupation. We often go in having not even thought about Monday after Friday, having a full 48 hours or more of not paying attention. And then we jump in and see fires to put out. Now, I know that many of us don't love what we do for work. We don't love the routines that we have Monday through Friday. In fact, it may be as simple as you don't want to go to school, kids. And that's fine. Again, but are we putting ourselves at a disadvantage because we are pre-gaming that Monday's going to suck before Monday ever gets here? So here's a couple of things that I want to talk to you about. Number one, there are internal controls, the things that you have control over. Your mindset, your actions, your planning. Can I tell you, if you check out from Friday afternoon to Monday morning, you are going to exponentially increase the chances that Monday's going to suck. Because in that time, things can happen. In that time, you can forget things. I don't know about you, but good Lord, I'm forgetting more than I remember these days because there's so much going on and so much stimulus going on that my mind gets full. And then I have to reset on Monday. And then there's this whole, it's almost like a muscle that didn't get worked. And you go back to the gym after a couple of days off and it feels like you have to start all over. That's number one. Number two, you're not fully integrated in your life to where everything is feeding everything else. Your occupation is more a set of tasks that you do instead of a life that you're living. And while nobody's job is perfect, and while nobody's occupation is probably, the epitome of what they envision themselves doing, we can integrate that within the framework of our complete life by thinking and doing a little here and doing a little there. Maybe taking 15 minutes on a Sunday afternoon and just really scratching out on a yellow pad or on an electronic device what it is you actually want to accomplish in the next week. What does that do? It puts your mindset in a framework that, okay, I've got a plan. I'm not starting from zero when I get in on Monday. I'm not starting from a place of, okay, I've got to reset my brain. You're taking some steps to reset your brain and prepare it for walking in the door on Monday. Now, there's external things. Can I tell you, not everybody's going to have this mindset? That not everybody's going to have a pre-plan for their week when they walk in on Monday? In fact, if you do some research, they say don't send emails till Tuesday because nobody pays attention to them on Monday. So you have to recognize that not everybody's where you are. But can I tell you, the more of a plan that you have when you walk in the door on Monday, the easier it is to navigate the things that Monday brings. regardless, yeah, you may have planned to do this one thing, but your coworker comes in with this crisis situation, and then you put their fire out with them, and then you have a place to default back to, which was that plan that you had created on Sunday. So here's some very practical tips that you can do to keep Mondays from sucking. Obviously, number one, go in with a plan. Number two, don't tell yourself Monday's going to suck. You see, we have this ability in our brain. It's called the reticular activating system. You can look it up. I didn't coin it. I'm not the neuroscientist that figured all this out. But the truth of the matter is whatever we focus on, we see. I'll give you an example. If you're ever looking for a car, let's say a blue Ford Bronco, can I tell you, you'll see 100 blue Ford Broncos on the road? Why? Because you have told your brain that this is important. And what your brain thinks is important, it's going to filter in those things. So don't say Monday sucks. Say Monday's the beginning of my next plan. Oh, I am prepared for Monday. I am ready for the week. Monday's just another day. It's another opportunity for me to move the ball down the field, move the needle, use the cliche of choice. Number two, have actions ready to go. Have your actions ready to go. Have that plan in place with specific actions that you're going to take within the first 4 hours of being at the office. That'll take you till lunchtime. If you hit the ground running and you start knocking out those actions, you're going to get these small wins that will build, and you're going to find out that Monday can be your most productive day of the week. Number three, work to integrate your life to where you don't have to silo and say, well, this is my work life and this is my home life. We talked about this on Friday. Make sure that whatever it is you're doing, and again, you may not be able to do this week one. This may be a 5-year plan, but work towards the type of life where work and home and entertainment and vacation and all the things feed one another. If you do that, there'll never be another Monday. If you'll do these things, or at least start doing these things, I guarantee you're not going to go to bed on Sunday night with the predisposition that Monday's going to suck. If you found value in this, I encourage you to like, share, subscribe, comment. We'd love to hear from you. Help more people get this message. Share it, subscribe. This will help all the algorithms. It doesn't matter if you're listening to the podcast, if you're watching it on YouTube. Like, share, subscribe. Let's get this message into more hands, and let's all quit having bad Mondays. God bless. That is going to do it for this episode of Keep This in Mind. For more, visit davidaspecht.com. Like, follow, and subscribe. Thank you for listening, and remember, applied knowledge is power. God bless.